So another example, find the support reactions for a beam carrying the loads as shown in the figure. Now AB is the beam and at A it is a hinge support and at B it is a roller support. Compared with the earlier problem, on the other side the roller was horizontal, so therefore the reaction RB was vertical upward. So now here it is inclined one, roller is inclined, so therefore you will have to find out that inclination with the horizontal, because he has given the roller with the horizontal as 20 degree, so therefore you will get 70 degree at this point. So now if you resolve this force along the x-axis and y-axis, either you can resolve it here or here, so anywhere else you can resolve it. So then you will find that this will be RB sine 70, the vertical component is RB sine 70 and this is RB cos 70. So replacing this RB, its component, either you can resolve it here or it may resolve it here, so it will be convenient for to show it here. So now in order to compensate this one, the horizontal thrust, so horizontal thrust, the horizontal reaction develop at A, so therefore RAH and RAV, for the vertical loads the RAV exists. So now again sigma x is equal to 0, that is RAH is to the right minus this is acting to the right, so left, so RB cos 70 is equal to 0, equation number 1. Then comes sigma y is equal to 0. Sigma y is equal to 0, that means upward force, that is RAV minus 12 minus half into base is 6 into height is 9. So this is the total load. Then acting downward, so another load is so plus RB sine 70 is acting vertically upward, so this must be equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Again you find that there are three unknowns, RAH, RAV and RB, so therefore in order to find these three, another equation is required, so that means sigma MA is equal to 0. Always I will have to practice of taking the movements about this A, because all the things will be to the right. It is convenient for me to consider the movements rightly, that will be convenient, so anywhere you can take it, so either about B or A, but I will take about B, about A. Now RAH is passing through, moment of this one is 0, RAV is also passing through, the moment of this one is 0, and this RB cos 70 is also passing through this point, so that moment is also 0. The other causing moments are 12 kilonewton total load and then RB sine 70. Now this 12 into 2 causes clockwise movement, so therefore plus, and this total weight is assumed to be concentrated in center of gravity. The center of gravity of the triangle is 2 meters from this base, and this is the vertex for this triangle, so this is 4 meters from this side. So now the distance from here to here is 4 plus 3 plus 2, so it will be 9 meters. So plus half into 6 into 9 into 9, because the distance of this one is 4 plus 3 plus 2, so that will be 9 meters, because clockwise movement, and this passes through the point, so no movement, and this sine causes anti-clockwise movement, sine RB sine 70, that is RB sine 70 into the total distance is 3 plus 6 9, 9 plus 5 it is 14, so this must be equal to 0. So on simplification you will find that RB is equal to 20.29 kilonewton. Then substitute back this RB in the above equations, then you will find the RAV is equal to, when you substitute back and simplify, you get RAV is equal to 19.93 kilonewton, and then RAH is equal to 6.94 kilonewton. So now that means when you substitute back this RB value in the above equations, if you simplify this, you will get RAB is equal to, and simplify this, you will get RAH is equal to. Now you have calculated RAH and RAB. So in order to find out the RA, so now it is assumed to be act like this. So this is your RA. So that is equal to, you will have to find out this theta as well as the component this one. So there you will find, so that means RA is equal to root of RAH square plus RAB square. So that is equal to root of, so you will find 19.93 square plus 6.94 square. So now RAH, so just I will change it. So RAH is 6.94 square plus 19.93 square. So that will, on simplification, you will get 21.1 kilonewton. 21.1 kilonewton. And similarly, if you find the theta is equal to, that is tan inverse of 19.93 divided by 6.94. So you get theta is equal to 70.8 degree. 70.8 degree. So this is how one has to solve it. The difference between the earlier problem and this problem is that in the earlier problem there was an inclined load of 8 kilonewton at 30 degree, and because of that inclined load, horizontal component was existing, RAHS existed, whereas here there is no inclined force as such, but other end is inclined. Because of that, this RB is resolved into two components, horizontal and vertical component. So in order to compensate this component, the horizontal component, RAH is required. So that is only the difference between the earlier and this. That means loads may be inclined or the other end may be inclined. Because of that, horizontal thrust will develop at the hinge support. So this is how the numericals are to be solved on this equilibrium of the concurrent forces and non-concurrent force system.